The product offering Lucky Charms offers is that it's a tasty cereal. They try to draw the attention of its consumers or customers by having a fun cereal box. It's red, it's colorful with the rainbow design. It's also the only cereal that actually is trademarked that has marshmallows. It's got little horseshoes, clovers, little fun little shapes that makes it a little more intriguing to the customer. It also has a fun, whimsical character named Lucky. You know, in the commercials, he's out there being chased around. Kids like playing tag. So it just kind of brings the idea that this is going to be fun. And with that combo with the rest of the cereal, they really draw in that it's going to be a magical taste. It's magically delicious, actually, was the slogan. Lucky Charms' team has conducted research and have found out that people are a little more health conscious nowadays. With that in mind, they really try to drive in the idea that they have a whole grain ingredient and it's the number one ingredient in their cereal. They have it on a white banner on top of their box. They also ran a campaign in 2017 to help promote that their cereal is not so bad compared to other snacks and high sugar cereals. They also drive in the idea that the cereal is gluten free and that could be important for certain health conscious consumers.
Hello, my name is Daniel Kieran, and I'll be wrapping up our presentation by discussing Lucky Charms Market Opportunity Matrix. Based on the Ansoff Matrix, which illustrates market opportunity, Lucky Charms has a substantial presence in current market penetration with current products. This is the upper left quadrant, due to its persistent ability to maintain strong market share. In new markets with current products, the lower left quadrant, Lucky Charms also has a historically tenacious ability to continue to gain new young adult customers for their young children as historical consumers age and decline in demand for the product outside of nostalgic interests and desires. With so much strength among current products, whether markets are current or new, there is not a significant need to create new product opportunities, and that's in these right half, the quadrants in the right half. As previously shown by Miranda, Lucky Charms manufacturer General Mills maintains roughly a 30% market share. Lucky Charms is among the top 6 or 7 breakfast cereals, depending on the poll, whether it be the most often consumed, the fan favorite, or a measure of popularity. With its strong market share representation, most of the opportunity matrix is soundly based off of this strong historical presence. That being said, Lucky Charms has not failed in nearly 60 years as a brand because of its ability to recognize consumer changes in demand and successfully meet these changes with new product offerings. Lucky Charms keeps its concept fresh with new ideas and new ways to approach its market segment. They've moved away from television ads since their target market pays more attention to social media. They still send out free boxes to continue to give new members of their target market a chance to decide they like Lucky Charms for themselves. Temporary changes in packaging and presentation are made to coincide with some current trends and events like Disney's Loki series and the Olympics. These new product development and diversification offerings include updating the self-proclaimed Marbits or Marshmallow Bits over the years to keep the Lucky Charms concept fresh, and in the past decade or so, Lucky Charms has even added new flavors and various packaging and size alternatives. For example, the larger family-size box, again keeping the product as fresh and as updated as possible, even though the product is in a perpetually mature market from the perspective of product life cycle, not consumer aging. Lucky Charms tried a new mascot early on in the 1970s and found Waldo the Wizard did not receive the warm welcome that Lucky the Leprechaun had received, so they terminated Waldo and returned Lucky, much to the delight of its customers. This is another example of its product development durability. It can make subtle changes, and if not successful, revert back to the original offerings if need be. much like the classic Coke reversion from the new Coke formula failure of the mid-1980s. Lucky Charms has introduced new flavors such as chocolate Lucky Charms in 2005, gluten-free original Lucky Charms in 2016, fruity Lucky Charms in 2018, and Lucky Charms Honey Clovers in 2020. These new products have enjoyed even further gains in market share. Contrary to its iconic name, from a marketing perspective, Lucky Charms is a brand that isn't lucky at all, but is persistent in its success and has stood the test of time by keeping in touch with what the customer really wants. On behalf of all members of Group 6, thank you for watching our presentation.